Well, TCM is all coming to an end. And I'm going to try not to take too much of y'all's time because I know y'all have seen other content creators' takes and, mostly it's the same stuff. So I'll do my best to keep this somewhat short and sweet, not too long. But before I give y'all my thoughts, it's only right that I shout out to the community as a whole and also my fans because without them, I wouldn't be here. And of course, thanks to content creators like Arctic, Midi, Nick Nasty, Mel Too Solid, and Wheezy F Mamba. And obviously, there's other creators that have made an impact on this game. So, you are who you are. But yeah, I definitely feel like these are some of the these content creators are some of the foundations of this game. They walked so I could run, and it's real love from Nick Nasty, Mel Too Solid, and Wheezy F Mamba. As I've been grinding this game and doing content, they didn't have to show love to me. That was truly out of their decision, and it honestly means a lot. Like they saw the vision on what I was doing, and that kept me motivated. So that love will always stick with Nick Nasty, Mel Too Solid, and Weezy F Mamba, especially um, Nick Nasty's community. I've gotten closer to them, and you know that bond will never be broken. Like I'll probably be with Nick Nasty's community until I die. Like there's just a bunch of great people over there. And these are the same content creators that have put hundreds or even thousands of hours, hundreds of videos, streams for the community. But for some reason, Gun didn't shed the light that they deserved. They instead shed light on DBD streamers. I don't know if it's because they can't take the constructive criticism and they just want their ass kissed, like, no matter what, but I don't know. It is what it is. And by the way, of course, I will have the website in the description if you want to read their whole letter, their goodbye letter to the community. I'm just gonna get to like the main points of what they had to say and what bullshit was spewed. So they say we feel proud of the game we've made and we're happy that we're at the point where we feel the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has reached its full potential, which I think we could all agree is completely false when their planned content that was promised, not in the content pass, they fulfilled that. So people that think, oh, we didn't get everything from the content pass, we did. But besides the content pass, on the side, the third weather variant map, execution pack 5 and 6, new Leatherface skin, and of course the one and only victim hair pack ends up getting completely scrapped, and of course leaving the game in its current state. I don't know how that is full potential when you have unfinished work that they even just be put in the game. Like it hasn't even been 2 years since this game has been. It's been like what, 1.5. It hasn't reached the 2 year mark. I know for damn sure. But yeah, let's get on to another part of what they said. With that being said, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre will not be receiving any further future content or support. This means that there will be no more DLC, balance updates, or bug fixes after our upcoming May patch. You can still expect a few more patches in the future in order to transition towards peer-to-peer matchmaking. Now you may ask, what is peer-to-peer matchmaking? If you've played Friday the 13th, that game had peer-to-peer matchmaking. For example, if Jason was the host and you were shitting on him, just beating his ass and make him mad, and he would quit. And when he would quit, if it was the host, the game would end. And this game has a great reputation of disconnection. It's probably like the biggest. I wouldn't say the biggest. There's so many games out there, but it's disconnection nation over here. Like once this game gets peer-to-peer matchmaking, I feel like that's when the population's gonna just drop all the way down. Like if you get into a lobby, honestly, you should just get a platinum trophy off that. Like at that point, because people are gonna be sick and tired of not finishing games, and that's just gonna drive them away. People are already getting drove away just from this bullshit. So TCM will still be playable and is not being delisted from the storefronts yet. I mean, it will be eventually. Their time has come at this point. Our community team will continue to interact with our players as we continue to celebrate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with all you who love this game as much as we do. I laugh because of the part where they say our community team will continue to interact with our players. So it's just funny when they say that now that the game is ending, but then during the times when we're waiting for updates, we don't get no dev stream updates. They're not talking with us. The communication is complete dog shit. But now we'll continue to interact with our players as we continue to celebrate, since it's a big fuck you and goodbye. And for the last main point, they say as a creative studio, it's imperative to communicate that we've seen the vision through to the natural creative end. Like, there's literally unfinished work. There was leaked files of what was going to be released. And then all that, Jesse, where are you, from Virginia? Virginia's son, Jesse, that they've been teasing through Virginia's voice lines. That story is just, chalked. It's done. Jesse went through the whale and he just dies. Like, off rip. He's just gone now. All those bones and skulls you see when you go down the whale in TCM, that's Jesse's bones now, because this shit's cooked. We were a scrappy group of horrorheads, artists continuously working on bringing cinematic experience to all. We appreciate the folks who understand the vision we're bringing to the asymmetrical multiplayer horror space, because let's face it, it may not be for everyone, but those who get it, those who have widened their gaming circles to play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, those who have reveled in the terror, horror, and beauty of this world with their friends, keep us motivated and ready to continue to do what we do best, make your favorite horror games. Oh, brother, here we go. We wouldn't have it any other way. What's next for Gun? Stay tuned. Stay tuned? Stay tuned, aka a big fuck you to the community, and see what our next game is going to be. I guess we should also stay tuned for this next, bug fix update, their final update. I wonder what bugs they're going to fix. I wonder which bugs are going to be discovered when this update comes out. I don't think there hasn't been one update where there wasn't a new bug discovered. So I really wouldn't be surprised if this next update is remotely near a clean update with no new bugs. Honestly, I would be so surprised. And I didn't even forget to mention. All right, let's. Okay, so all the DLC, everything you can purchase on the game, adds up to almost $300. And if you bought the game when it was discounted to 20, then it's a little over 300. Or I mean, if you're an OG fan and you bought it when it was 40, then even more money. But that's besides the point. So now that it goes on a PlayStation free games of the month, just to get shut down within a month. So basically, Gun doing a goddamn GTA money glitch while it lasts until it gets patched. Basically, they're just farming money because they know that people are gonna get this game for free. Oh shit! Look at this content. Oh, ching 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 ching, money money money. Honestly, they probably knew this game was gonna end when it went to Game Pass on Xbox. They're like, let's drain every last dollar out of these guys that are new players that are interested in the game. When they see this content, they just borrowing money since it went to Game Pass on Xbox. And even worse, they do it for PlayStation, and then that's all coming to an end. So it's like, oh, we made money off y'all. All the new players say goodbye. It's just, there's no accountability at all. And I'm just disappointed. Now, some may wonder, what's next for Evan's Tacos? I mean, maybe we stick it out and just wait until this game is completely done, or we just wait until it's on its last day and try to get a game off and say its final goodbyes. But I've always wanted to do variety content. That was always my dream. I just wanted to start off on, something, and I started off on something great here because of the community. This community was just great. This community had a lot of passion for this game. We're here because the gameplay is great. Like, it's just probably one of the, if not the biggest fumble in asymmetrical gaming history. I don't know what other game has fumbled bad in the asymmetrical industry, but I don't know. I think this one takes the cake. correct me if I'm wrong. And maybe by a long shot, maybe this game gets bought by another studio. But I mean, I doubt it. It would be a dream come true if this game was, bought into good hands with another studio and this game is alive again. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very improbable. It's like a really low chance that happens. So it is what it is. And one last shout out again to the community as a whole, the fans, Nick Nasty, Wheezy, and Mel Too Solid. The love that y'all have shown, I'll never forget that. That'll always stick with me. And from here on out, the grind still continues, just a new chapter. Even for other content creators that, have been uploading this game a lot. But yeah, I think that's everything pretty much I had to say. Um, Pretty sure I got the main points. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important. But yeah, all love with you guys. You know, the journey still continues. We keep going from here. And I guess GG's.